is not in your way, is it?
What would be helpful?
Is this in, I'm sorry, is this in your way?
No, sir.
Okay. Yes, ma'am?
What would be helpful, well, to me anyway, I tried to remember the exercises. If we could have a piece of paper that would list what we're doing each time.
Yeah.
Then we could go home and follow it.
Good morning, everyone.
We already told him all that.
Good morning. We're going to let the online people come in. And so let me go through the formalities and I'll address that. So I want to make sure everybody gets in, everybody's here. Good, good. So welcome to FGCU Academy Online and Balance University Online. I'm your instructor, Chris Williams. And so what we're going to do is go through Balance University, which is constructed of four pillars. Strength, posture, flexibility, and then of course balance. We'll be doing 2 exercises per pillar. With the exception of the balance pillar, we'll do 4 exercises. I want to make sure you have something immobile, something to hold on to while we go through these exercises. Make sure not to hold your breath when we do these exercises. There will be certain times. Can everybody see me? No? No? Okay. Make sure you mute your mics. Okay. How is that? Better? Yeah, you just can't see my feet. All right. So guys, bear with us. This is obviously a work in progress. This setup is a little bit different than what we had last week, so I'll make adjustments. I will move around and try to show you my feet online so you guys can see them. It is greatly beneficial online for me to be able to see you. I do understand there are circumstances and times where you cannot have your camera on, but I do need to, it's greatly beneficial for me to see your feet to suggest progressions or modifications. So if you can turn your camera on, I would appreciate it. If not, I understand, no problem. So back to making sure you have something to hold on to. We want to make sure you have something that will not move, nothing on casters, kitchen counter, chair, chest of drawers, whatnot. So in class we have our chairs. At the end of each exercise, at the end of each pillar rather, I'll ask for questions. And so since we have the 4 pillars, we'll stop and ask questions. It's pretty small class here today, so if you guys have a question, just fire up that arm and we'll answer. Chances are someone else has the same question as you do. Every exercise that we do, there is a progression and a modification. What that simply means is that we can make the exercise harder or we can make it easier. It's really, really simple to do, right? So Balance University caters to a variety of ability, from people who cannot stand for 30 seconds to people who are still playing golf and pickleball. So what we've done is we made the program so we can morph to any situation, all right? So, moving on, any questions over last week's handout? I know we have one here. Any questions online over last week's handout? No?
Can you access the handouts 80 and 81? I couldn't access them.
I will get with Rose or Susan and see what's going on there, and then we'll see what happens. The files should be easy to download. They're in Microsoft Word, which is compatible with just about every type of operating system that are on your computers. So you should be able to just click on it. If not, we'll resend it, Lisa, and we'll try again. We'll just do that anyway. We'll go ahead and resend it and try again. And if you can't...
It's on the website?
No, ma'am, it's in your email. You guys get an email after every class with what we've done today.
No, I didn't get that.
Okay, it comes after class. That email will come after class. So,
I didn't get one last week. Okay.
okay, yeah, get with Rose, and I'll make sure you get that. All right. Let's go ahead, Lisa, if you don't mind, go ahead and mute your mic for me, and then those of you that haven't muted your mic, go ahead and mute your mic. That way we don't get any feedback. And if you have any questions, just unmute and fire away. And that way, for you, Lisa, and those that are online. This week, well, let me address one thing. A couple of questions I've gotten were, Chris, the handouts are nice, but they don't explain anything. And the deal with that is, of course, it would take a tremendous amount of time. We're on week 82. It's technically week 92. for me to sit down and go through a lot of these exercises and give you detailed information when I've already done it. The information is at mybalanceuniversity.com. That website, I was very sensitive to the understanding that most people that I work with did not grow up with the internet. And so I try to make it as simple as possible. I understand that still some folks, it can be a challenge, and I'm more than willing to help. And we could actually here in class, I could share the screen and we could demonstrate. Actually, we may do that next week. Just set up a time, maybe 2 minutes, and we'll go through that. But if you go to My Balance University or emeritushealthfitness.com or mybalanceuniversity.com, it will bring you to the website. All you have to do is take your cursor, good morning, and swipe it over the topics, the headers, and you will have drop-down menus. Okay? Second thing is most of these exercises we repeat. We repeat over and over again. A lot of that exercises we do are in the video library, which will give you a visual, so you can stop and rewind or fast forward. And then also, explanations are in the guide, the book. And so, just to be quite honest with you, I spent a lot of money on my education, on my experience working in the world, and to get a return on that, I put all of it into this right here, right? So to check out this, you can go online too and get a good look at that. I don't mind if you record. I don't mind if you take notes. That doesn't bother me one bit. But do be sensitive to the fact that I've already been at work this morning, and I usually work until 8, 9 o'clock every night, and then I go home. So I'm trying to pump as much information out as I possibly can for you guys. Also, the sources and references are online too. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, everything we talk about are at the sources and references. You can go there, you can download it. If you need more of what we talked about in class, you can get all that information there on that website, the sources and references. Everything I have in my hand is on the website. I want to make sure you guys are getting factual, research-based information, okay? All right, no questions over 81. We're going to go through today, and we're chewing up some class time here, so we're going to go quick today. We're not going to get to everything I wanted to. So, who knows about orthostatic blood pressure? Does anyone know what that is, orthostatic blood pressure? How many of you have sat down in your chair, right? Or how many of you have slept at night? Some of us, if we're lucky, right? And then you stand up, and then, whoa, get a little woozy and lightheaded, and then sit down. I have a lot of clients, patients that ask me, why do I get lightheaded when I try to go to the restroom at night or when I stand up? The reason is a term we call orthostatic blood pressure. I think that's coming from the back.
Oh, okay.
It's called orthostatic blood pressure. All right, let's talk quickly. What is that? When does it occur? When we stand up fast and get lightheaded. When we get up at night to go to the restroom. Orthostatic blood pressure or hypotension is a common cardiovascular disorder with or without signs of underlying neurodegenerative disease. Occasional, or what we call acute in the medical world, occasional or acute orthostatic hypotension is usually caused by something obvious, such as dehydration. Who doesn't drink enough water in a day? Yeah, you guys know your little 8 ounces of water? Or 12, these are, yeah. Oh, this 16 fluid ounces right here. You guys should at least have 2 of these a day, right? That's a lot. I know for some it's a lot. You can use Crystal Light or some of these flavoring companies. Some of these companies make these flavoring additives that have 0 sugar. That's a good idea. So dehydration, where's my spot? Yep, dehydration, lengthy bed rest, but it's easily treated. Chronic orthostatic hypertension, though, is usually a sign of another health problem, and treatment varies. So that means if you're getting lightheaded every time you stand up or every time you get out of bed, that's going to be an issue. So when do you see a doctor about this lightheadedness? Well, it can be triggered by dehydration, mild dehydration even. Low blood sugar, overheating, dizziness and lightheadedness may also happen when you stand after sitting for a long time. And so it's important to see the doctor if you have frequent symptoms, right? If that's occurring quite often. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this. You guys go on the website. Other issues could be endocrine problems, nervous system disorders, eating meals. What are our risk factors? Who's at risk of orthostatic hypotension? Well, it depends on your age. The older we get, the more susceptible we become. And then also the medications you're taking. Things like calcium channel blockers, beta blockers, alpha blockers, ACE inhibitors, diuretics, right? Those things can cause orthostatic blood pressure. Why is that important to us as we balance? Well, you're going to fall. Let me make one quick suggestion at night. Going to the restroom, as I have learned, right, as I've gotten older, if you have to go to the restroom, make sure you have plenty of light to light the way, to light your path. If you're staying in a new area, maybe you're traveling or staying with family, make sure you walk that path at least once so you understand which direction and move obstacles out of the way, right? 2, sit up in bed when you wake up. Put your feet on the floor, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, most of us, we're just trying to get there and get back. I understand. Then, there's 2 places you're going to count to 3. Sit, put your feet on the floor. Stand up with the back of your legs against the bed. If you do get lightheaded, you're right back down. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. This is going to give your blood pressure a chance to regulate itself. Okay? Then proceed. There have been numerous falls that I have dealt with, have talked to physicians and nurses about where this has occurred. The majority of falls happen in the home. The majority of those falls happen in the bathroom. All right? So we want to make sure that we give ourselves a process to function through, okay? Also, if you go to the site, you go to the references and sources page. I have included, this I believe is from the CDC. Yep. It's part of their STEADY initiative, stopping elderly accidents, deaths, and injuries. A lot of these forms are on the website that you can download. I have included, if you go to the very bottom of the page, I mean the very bottom, click on sources and references. It'll take you there to a page and look for the header, orthostatic blood pressure. You can click on this and download this handout, and it's a checklist of things you should look for if you're susceptible or if you're experiencing issues, what to do. Let me show you guys online. Kind of blurry there. Okay. All right. Let's get to work. Very good. Any questions there? No? All right. Let's rock and roll. First thing, everyone, we're going to stand. Let's move behind our chair. All right. We're going to move slowly behind our chair. Okay, and I appreciate everyone being patient as we're trying to mold these 2 styles together, in person and then online. We've been online for 2 years, so this is nice to be in person. All right, so we're behind our chair. I'm just going to stand here to give everyone a different angle. I want your feet hip-width apart, knees slightly bent, core tight, shoulders back. All right, deep breath. I want you to close your eyes. All right, let's keep our nose over our toes. All right, close your eyes, 15 seconds. That's it. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can raise your hand an inch or so above the chair, but I want you to be safe. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Let's move our feet together. Good. We're going to move our feet as close as we can together. Same thing. Bend your knees a bit. Pull that core in, shoulders back. Hands on the chair. Eyes closed. Time begins now. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can lift that hand, but stay close to that chair. Stay close to that chair there. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Now, let's move the chair to our left leg. We want to move it to the left side. Good. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stand on one foot, first time, eyes open, okay? So, Nice and tall, find your focal point, find something in front of you to stare at and focus. Let's shift our weight to our left foot. If you need to move your chair, make the adjustments. Right heel in the air, bend that knee. Let's bring that foot up into the air. Time begins now. Your right foot is in the air. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can raise that hand up off the chair. Stay close to it. That's it. Good, good. Knee slightly bent. 3, 2, 1, and time. We're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to close our eyes, okay? Nice and tall, core tight. Listen to the verbal cues. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. The right heel only. Right heel only. Toes are still on the ground. Bend your knee. Close your eyes. Get your bearings. If you're swaying a lot here, you may want to keep those toes on the ground. If you feel comfortable and confident here with your eyes closed, let's lift that foot right on up into the air. Good. Good, good. If you feel like you need to leave that foot on the ground, then do so. You can pull it up, put it down if you like, and try. That's it. Remember, it's always difficult with your eyes closed. 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's rotate to the other side. Very good. All right. Nice and tall. We're going to stand on our right foot this time. First time, eyes are open, right? So let's find our focal point in front of us. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Bend that right knee. Let's lift that left foot up into the air. Time begins now. Remember, eyes are open this time. So you're focusing on something in front of you. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can raise that hand into the air. That's it. Good. In 3, 2, 1, and time. Good, good. I know some of you may have folks at home. Those of you online especially may have folks at home that are moving around trying to distract you. So you know the old saying, if you close your eyes, it doesn't exist. So that's what we're going to do here, right? We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Listen for the verbal cues. All right, we want to lift our left heel into the air, keeping those toes on the ground, knees slightly bent, eyes closed. That's it. If you're swaying a whole lot, you don't feel confident, stay right here, okay? For those of you who feel confident and ready, let's lift that left foot up into the air. Good, good. Eyes are closed. Can't see anything. Good, good. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good, good. And relax. Everyone, let's return to our chair. Very good. Just remember, do not get discouraged if you're having a really difficult time with your eyes closed. That's hard. It's always going to be hard. The vestibular system, eyes and ears, mechanoreceptors, proprioceptors, right? And then neuromuscular efficiency. Those are the 3 components when it comes to balance. We need to know, do you have tendinitis? Do you have Meniere's disease? Or do you battle vertigo? That will impact your balance. Do you have neuropathy? Are you taking gabapentin? That will impact your balance, right? And then how well are your feet, all the muscles communicating with the brain? That's what we call neuromuscular efficiency. How well is your nervous system communicating with your muscular system? Those are the 3 major issues that we address by doing strength, posture, flexibility, and then balance, okay? So we're going to jump right into it, guys, so we don't run too late. What I want to do, and I don't have my podium here, bear with me while we iron this system out. Okay, we're going to be in our chairs for the first exercise here. We're going to be in the strength pillar. First exercise in the strength pillar, we're going to sit nice and tall. Try not to allow your back to touch the back of the chair. All right, here we go. We're going to bring our legs up. Pull your toes to you. We're going to open, close, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, that's a lot. If you're chewing gum, you better spit it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Alternate, together, and down. Good. Hold on to the side of that chair if you need to. Open, close, up, up, even, down. And again. Up, we're out, in, 1, 2, 3, down. Good. Up, out, in, 1, 2, 3, and down. 3 more. Up, out, in, 1, 2, 3, and down. You'll start to feel it in your abs. Good. Hold on. That's it. Together. 1, 2, 3, and down. Last time. Up, out, in, up, up, even, rest. Well done. Good, good. Now, we're going to have everyone stand up right here in front of your chairs. All right, we're going to be in front of our chairs. I want my feet probably as wide as the chairs on the legs. Probably as wide as your chair there, right? We want to be just about hip width, maybe a little wider, okay? Now, I want everyone to be really careful here, right? This is a 2-3 step process. Some of this may be easy, some of it may be hard, okay? Let me demonstrate and you follow, all right? We're going to sit down really slow, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we're going to come up. We're going to shift our weight, lift our leg, put it right back down where it came from. Now, if you do not feel comfortable with that, remember, we don't have anything to hold on to. What I suggest is you just come up and down, and then back to start. Okay, so you have 2 options. You can shift, lift, down, or shift up and down and out. Okay, let's begin. We're going to sit down really slow. You can use your hands if you'd like to kind of guide you. Nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. That's it. We're coming up. We're going to lift our left leg first. So we're going to shift, lift, put it right back down. Good. And then again down really slow. 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good, good. And we're up. Now we're going to shift to the left foot. Shift, lift, and down. Well done. And again, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Good. And we're up. Left foot. Shift, lift. That's it. And down. And here we go. 4. Avoid the plop. Try to avoid the plop. And down. Good. And we're up. I know this is tough. Shift, lift, and down. Perfect. And down. 4, 3. Stick that bottom out. 2, 1. And we're up. Shift, lift, and down. Now, if you get tired, go ahead and just take a break. Right? And down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one. We're coming up. Right foot. We're shift, lift, and down. Take a break. So we have a wide variety of folks here in class, right? We have folks that have been here since day 1 for 92 weeks. So make sure, even in the book, we give you a range of sets and repetitions that you can do. If at any point you get tired, do not feel like you have to continue going. Take a break, right? We have some folks that are really strong, some folks that are working to get there. So just make sure that don't think for 1 second that I'll think less of you or you're not good enough to be in this class, right? We have lots of different varying abilities here, so make it work for you, okay? We're going to do those 2 exercises once more, all right? Make sure you smile. That always helps. Nice and tall, core tight. We're going up, right, out, in, 1, 2, 3, down. We should call this the Rockette exercise. Up, out, nice and slow, in, 1, 2, 3, and down. If you need to go slower, go slower. That's it. Make it work for you. You can hold on to the chair, together, and down. That's it. And up, out, in, 1, 2, 3, and down. Good. That's it. Out, in, 1, 2, 3, and down. We're going to do 3 more. Up, out, in, 1, 2, 3, and down. Good. 2 more. Up, out, in, 1. Good. 2, 3, and down. Last time. Up, out, in, 1, 2, 3, and down. You feel those muscles working? Yeah. That's what we're looking for, right? Listen, let me just reiterate. Do something every day, right? Progress is the product of daily habits, right? You do not have to spend a lot of time. That's why I have these highlighted exercises. I know it looks like hieroglyphics. Anytime, I tell you what I can do is with the highlighted exercises, I can provide a little description. Would that help?
Yes. Excellent.
Okay, so we'll do that. Good compromise. With the highlighted exercises, really quickly, I can write down a little description. But those highlighted exercises, those are ones you need to do every day. Because those are the exercises here that are going to give you the most value for your time. I understand we're all busy, but you have to do something every day to improve your balance. It's a must, okay? Can't do it twice a week or every third day, right? We got to do it every day. Okay. Now for the fun part. We're going to stand. All right. Now remember, if you fatigue you get tired after 2 or 3, go ahead and take a break. Rest. You'll get there. We're making you stronger right now. Here we go. 4 seconds to sit down. Ready? 4. Avoid the plop. Stick that bottom out. 3, 2, 1. Good. And we're up. We're going to bring the left leg up first. So we're going to shift, lift, and down. Perfect. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And we're up. We're going to shift, lift, and down. Great job. Good, good. And down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And we're up. Left leg, shift, lift, and down. And 4, 3. Keep those knees over your toes. Don't let them cave in. Good. And we're up. Right leg, shift, lift, down. 2 more. 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. And we're up. Left leg, shift, lift. Great job. And down. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And we're up. Right leg, shift, lift, and down. And rest. Grab a shot of water. Very good. All right. How are we doing online? Any questions? Good. All right. Any questions here? Good. Good, good.
What's that one called?
That is the eccentric quad activity with hip and knee flexion. So what we'll do, right, everybody's got that, right? So what I'll do is I will rework this. Rose will probably send your email as soon as we get out of class. I always like the emails going out after class because I don't want anyone to attempt these before they get the instruction for liability reasons. So what I'll do is you'll get this and then we'll send another one. It probably will not come until this afternoon, this evening, to be quite honest. But I will get it to you. I'll get it to Rose, and when she has a chance, she'll send it to you guys. And it'll have the explanation there, just real quick, right? Okay. All right, and if you have any further questions from there, go to the website, and you'll be able to extract the video from that, okay? If you have any questions, let me ask you this. By show of hands, who would it benefit to have 2-minute quick session on how to access the website and to navigate it? 1, 2. Okay. 2. All right. We'll work something out. 3. Okay. We'll work something out. All right. Here we go. We're going to move into the posture pillar here. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come behind our chair. Let's move it to the left side. Let's move that chair to the left side. Okay. Just quick check. Bear with me here. Making a couple of notes. All right. So we're going to be doing our reverse shoulder swings, right? What we're going to do here is we're going to step forward in our balanced position of confidence. Now, for those of you that are new, right, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be pushing, stretching. We want to increase that flexibility, right? How many of you did this over the week? Very good, very good. So what we're trying to do is strengthen those shoulders, stretch the chest, right? Those of you that feel comfortable, have the ability, what we're going to do is we're going to stand either on your toes or we're going to lift that foot up into the air into a single leg reverse shoulder swing. Now, if you've not done many of the position of confidence shoulder swings, this is where I would like you to stay. If and only if you feel comfortable and it is efficient, lift that leg in the air, okay? So pick your poison, pick your options, 1 or single leg, 2. Nice and tall. We're going to open, push back, and come together, touching your pinkies. Good. That left foot is forward. That's it. Push. Good. Push, push, push. There you go. That's it. And push. Good, good. Well done. Should have that left foot forward. That's it. Left foot forward. There you go. Good, good, good. That's it. Now your balanced position of confidence, that's when you're in a split stance, right? One foot in front of the other, where you're 90% confident in your ability to maintain your balance, right? What we're doing really is we're programming the brain. Good, good. Now, if you're really efficient, that's it. We're going to do 3 more. Here we go. 1, nice and slow. 2, push, push. Last 1. And 3. And rest. Good. Shake it out. You feel that lower leg firing, that right foot? Good, good. Those of you on that single leg. Now, we're going to save the other side for the next round. We're going to come back in front of our chair. All right, we're coming back in front of our chair. Still standing. We're going to do our chair reach and raise, right? So this is the same position we were in when we were sitting slow, except now what we're going to do is we're going to pretend to hold a ball. We're going to go down to the ground, and we're going to come up and push up over our heads, right? For those of you who have done this, who feel comfortable, you're going to shift to 1 foot, down and then down. When we come back up, you'll shift and go to the opposite side, okay? Got it? Awesome. Okay, here we go. Michelle, Gwen, good. Martha, that's it. We're going up. We're going to go down. Down to the floor. Bend at the waist. Stretch, stretch. Try to get to the floor if you can. If you can't, that's okay. We're going to come up. All right, and you're going to push back as far as you can, okay? If you can, you're going to shift and lift. We're back down and down. That's it. Now, if you start to feel lightheaded, this is that orthostatic blood pressure we were talking about. Go ahead and have a seat. Good. We're going to push up. That's it. Shift to the right foot. Good. And down.
You didn't do the step.
And down. It's an option. You can do it if you'd like.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can do the floor. I can do the floor. I can't do the...
And it's a process. Good, good. It's a process. We're going to take this in stages, right? If you're new to this, that's going to be really hard. So we want to just keep our feet on the ground. That's it. Good. We're up. Well done. Good, Gwen. Good, Michelle. Shift and lift. That's it. And down. And down. As far as you can. And up. And up. Really push back. Push back. Push back. Good. And down. And down. Last one. And up. And up. Push, push. And down. And rest. Great job. Good. Shake it out. Grab a shot of water if you need it. We're going to do those 2 exercises once again. All right, so what I want to do, while you're getting your drink of water, I'm going to set up so when you come back, you can see how we're set. We're going to move our chair to the right side. All right, chair to the right side. Yeah. And if you need to take a break, take a break. Make this program work for you. So we've got our chair on the right side. All right, remember what we're doing here. We're going to be in our balanced position of confidence, but this time our right leg is forward. Or, to progress it, you can lift that right leg in the air and do your shoulder swings, right? But for those of you that are new, I want to make sure that foot stays on the floor, okay? So we're going to put our right foot forward. And your position here may be different than having your left foot forward. We're all better on one side than the other, right? We've all experienced that, being better balanced on one side than another. So if it looks different, that's normal. We've got our right foot forward or our right foot in the air. Our hands are out in front of us, palms to the sky. We're going to open, push, really stretch. That's it. And bring it forward. Try not to push your neck forward, okay? Try to keep that head back. Good, good. Now you don't want to lean back. That's it. Push, push. Good. That's it. Well done. Nice and slow. Good. Nice and slow. That's it. Perfect. Good. That's it. And 92. 91. Good. We're going to do 5 more. Here we go. 1. 2, good. Get that? There you go. 3, 4, last one, 5, and rest. Great job. Good, good. Back to the front of our chairs. Good, good, Gwen. Good, Martha, good. Good, Michelle. All right. All right. We're going to start with our feet. They're going to be hip width apart. All right. We're going to bend our knees. We've got our ball here. We're going to go down. That's it. Stick your bottom out. Right. We should be bending more at the waist than at the knees. And we're going to come up, up, up. And I want to push those hands back. Right. I want to try to take my biceps and push them back to cover my ears. Good. And down. And down. Remember the second option, right? Those of you who have been here, I want you getting up on that single leg. We're coming up and up, push back, and then you'll shift and lift and down. Good. And down. That's it. And we're up and up, push back. Good. There you go. Down and down. And up, push, good, 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 and down, and down. Hopefully we're doing a lot of this weekend for the Cincinnati Bengals, right? Touchdown, got to root on those LSU boys. Good, and down. Of course, the quarterback for St. Louis, he's from Georgia, so another SEC boy. Good, good. Push, that's it. Well done. Last one. We're down and up. Pushing back, push back, and rest. Let's take a break. Let's take 20 to 30 seconds. Get a drink of water if you'd like. So always make sure that you have good shoes. Everyone here has great shoes to work in. And bring some water too. This is an opportunity for you to sneak in those sips, right? Sneak in those hydration drinks.
Chris, I have an idea.
Yes.
Doing exercises like this every day it's kind of hard. But I do go to water aerobics every single morning.
Perfect.
But what I do is I hold on when we do this. The other day I said, you got to balance, so I didn't hold on.
And?
I was able to balance. But what I'm saying is if everybody here goes to the pool,
Yeah.
if they're at home, they probably won't do balance as much. But if you do something every day.
Right.
So
Right.
now, from now on, I'm doing the balance in the pool.
That's perfect.
Because at home, I'm not.
So what that's an example of is that's identifying different places in your day, different times in your day to work on your balance. We've talked about that several times, like when you're brushing your teeth. That's a great example, by the way. You know, and I don't know if you guys, did you guys online, did you hear that? When she goes to her pull aerobics, some of the exercises there, she can implement some balance work, right? So instead of holding on and doing some of the work, she can let go and still work on her balance, right? And then last week we talked about the benefit of pulls and swimming pools and how they can absolutely impact your balance. So again, those sources and references are available at mybalanceuniversity.com. All their research on the swimming pools is there. So it's definitely in the pudding for sure. Okay, any questions? Perfect. Let's move into the flexibility pillar, okay? And so first thing we're going to do, we're going to change it up. First thing we're going to do is I want our feet 90-degree angles. We're going to be at the edge of our chairs. All right, we're going to be nice and tall. I want to take my hands out to the side. I'm going to come up, touch my thumbs. Try not to look. Touch your thumbs together. I'm going to go down to the floor. I want to try to put my palms on the floor. So you may have to adjust your feet. If they're really wide, that's okay. But go as far as you can. All right, then I'm going to come up, bringing my hands up over my head. We're going to go to the side. I'm really pushing my arms back. Coming up, touching my thumbs over my head, and down. Putting my palms. Now, you should feel a stretch there in your hamstrings, in your glutes, maybe in your back. You just want to go as far as you can. Good. And up. I do understand there's certain situations where some folks cannot do that for medical reasons. So what I want you to do is just make sure you push back with your arms. When it comes to going down, just avoid that. Going to go down. That's it. Good. Both hands on the ground. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. 2 more. Nice and tall. We're going out. Good. Up. Good. Try to keep that head back, and we're going down and down. That's it. Well done. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. And up. Last time. To the side. Push back. Push back. Coming up, touching those thumbs. Nice, nice. And down. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Coming up, we're going to extend that left leg in front of us. Extend your left leg in front of you. We're going to take both hands and we're going to slide down. Now, it's okay if that toe's pointing straight. It's okay if it's pulled back to you. It's okay if your knee is slightly bent. The real key here is trying to feel a pull in the back of your leg. Right? And it could be in your calf. It can be all the way up behind your knee. It could be in your hamstring or glute. But you're trying to feel that pull in the back of the knee. Now, you want to hold it. Once you feel that, you want to hold. Right? We don't want to bob up and down. We want to get down there and have a nice static hold. And 3, 2, 1, and we're up. We're going to bring that left leg in. We're going to extend that right leg. Nice and tall. We're going to slide those hands down that right leg. That's it. Good. Good, good. And hold. That's it. Now you may notice too, you're more flexible on one side than another. Right? That's normal. Yeah, that's very normal. We're holding in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good, good. How many of you did that when you were watching TV over the week, right? That's another one that we can do, all right? Find those times in your day that you can identify, because remember, we have to do something every day, and if we can do 2 things at once, boy, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Let's slide back into our chairs. Okay, I'm going to go all the way back, but I want to not allow my back to hit the back of the chair. Okay, I want to have some space there, right? I'm going to take my right hand and hold underneath that chair. I'm going to take my left hand and cross it over my stomach. And I'm going to lean and look to the left, right? So my right arm is acting as an anchor. And I'm leaning away from that anchor. I'm going to look up. I'm going to look down. I'm I'm going to find the place I feel that stretch the most, and I'm going to hold steady. Good, and I want to stretch. You may feel it in your bicep, you may feel it in your shoulder, you may feel it all the way up to your ear. As long as you're feeling a stretch, you're doing it correctly. And 3, 2, 1, time. Good. Same thing going the opposite direction. Let's take our left hand. We're going to hold under that chair. Right hand is going across our stomachs. Very good. We're going to lean and look to the right. Good. And again, it may be different. We're going to look up. We're going to look down. Just going to find the place we feel the stretch the most. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. And breathe. Let's take our feet. Let's just march it up and down. Kind of move them a little bit. Good, good. Grab a shot of water if you need some. That is our flexibility pillar. To save time, we're going to shoot through there once, right? We did a lot of flexibility, a lot of stuff. But I want to get to the balance stuff, right? We've got some good balance today, so I want to make sure we have enough time. We don't run too late. I usually run about 5 minutes late, so you just get more for your money. That's all. So, any questions?
Yeah, a quickie. You mentioned strength on one side. I'm fine here, but when I'm putting my sneakers on or anything on, I can't. Do you have a specific exercise to strengthen this?
Now, are you wanting to strengthen or increase the flexibility?
The flexibility.
Just what you're doing. So what I would do is sit. So the question is that we have a hard time getting down, putting on socks and shoes. And so one side is really easy.
Yeah.
The other side is a bit more difficult. And that's a common problem. So what I would suggest is sitting with the leg you're struggling with. Find that position and sit. And what I want you to do is just lean forward a bit. Do you feel that? Yeah, there you go. And just hold that for 15 to 20 seconds. If you would do that 3 or 4 times a day, in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you'll start to see it getting easier and easier.
Great.
Yeah, perfect. Any questions? All right, let's fire away, right? Let's go ahead. If you need a shot of water, hopefully you got it. If not, get it now. We're going to move into our balance. All right, we're going to stand directly behind our chairs for this one, okay? I'm going to turn my chair so you can see me. Right, guys at home online, I'm going to try to get a position you can see. Can you guys see my feet at home? Good. Well, my feet are more important than my face at this point. Okay, here we go. That's much better, and then I'll bring it back. First thing we're going to do is we're going to stand on our toes on one foot, though. All right, so we're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Our right foot is going to come into the air. And what I want you to do, it is okay to use your chair. We're going to rise up onto our toes as high as we can. You're going to hold 1, 2, 3, and down. And go ahead, make your adjustments if you need to. And up, good. 3, 2, 1, and down, good, good, good. Now get as high as you can. Some of us may not be able to get very high. Those of you that were ex-ballerinas and ex-ballet dancers, heck, you'll knock this out of the park. Good, and we're up. 3, 2, 1, and down, good. And up, hold. Core tight, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, good, good. And up. 3, 2, 1, down slow. Good. 3 more. Up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Last one. And up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Catch your breath. Let's switch to the opposite side, right? So now we'll be on our right foot or the other foot, okay? Bend your knee when you're doing this exercise. Okay, you never want to have a locked joint. Even if it's the one you're working on, you still want to keep that knee slightly bent, okay? That's going to help our circulation, keep the blood flowing, all right? Left foot in the air, we're holding onto our chair. And here we go. We're up, up, up as high as we can. 3, 2, 1, and down slow. And up. 3, 2, 1, and slow. And up. 3, 2, 1, and slow. Good. And up. 3, 2, 1, and down. That's it. 4 more. Up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Very good. 2, 3 more. Up. 3, 2, 1, and down. 2 more. Up. Get up there. Up, up, up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Last one. We're up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Shake it out. One of the stretches I like to do to counter that exercise, right? I see a lot of you shaking the legs. That's good. That means you're doing it right. So here, let's do this really quickly. Let's stand behind our chair. I want you to step back with your right foot. Just step back. Now, this is a stretch, okay? This is a flexibility stretch. We may have to kind of manipulate our position. So we're stepping back. What I want to do now, I want to lean my body weight, lean forward onto the left knee. Hold on to your chair. Now I'm going to take my upper body, I'm going to take my torso and go forward with my torso, bending my arms. Now be careful not to push that chair out in front of you. But what we're doing is we're stretching this calf back here, okay? Can everyone feel that? If you can't feel that, then chances are is your bottom's back too far. You want to sink your bottom in and really lean forward. You may even have to take a step, right? So notice the difference. You don't want to be here, right? You don't want to be here. You want to be here and lean. That's it. You feel that pull in the back of the leg? Feel it in the calf? Good, good, good. Heel should be on the ground. Toes pointing straight. Good. Okay, let's rotate. Right? So now we're going to step back with that left foot. Nice and tall. We're going to lean, bend that right knee, bringing our body weight to that right foot, and come forward with the upper body. Good, good, good. That's it. Feeling that stretch in the calf back there. It's our left leg, or the other leg. If you did the right one first. That's okay. No problem. Good. And relax. Good. So that's a little stretch I like to do to counteract that tightness, okay? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and leave our chair there on the right, or actually let's move our chair to the right side. Now, 2 options to do this, guys, and we're going to fix this camera next class. Just bear with me today. I know it's maybe a little frustrating, but 2 ways we're going to do this, right? I want to show you and then you demonstrate, right? First option, you're going to stand in your balanced position of confidence with your right foot forward, okay? You're going to take your hands as though you have an imaginary ball, a small ball, maybe a baseball, and you're going to put both hands on your hips there. And you're going to work across the body from hip to shoulder, okay? Now, for those of us that feel comfortable, right? Maybe you've been here for the last 80 weeks or whatnot. You're going to lift that left foot up into the air. And on one leg, you're going to go back and forth. That's option 2. That's the hardest. Another option, you can stand on one foot and you're going to hold on with the right hand and move the left hand across the body. So 3 options, right? Both feet on the floor, right foot forward, working across the body. Option 2, your left foot, this is the hardest option, going across the body. Option 3, holding on, okay? And you can use a combination of these, right? If you want to try both feet and maybe 1 or 2, okay? So let's give it a go, all right? Right foot in front of us. Pick your option. Ready? And let's begin. Hands on the left hip. We're going to move across our body to the right shoulder and back. That's it. Taking from hip over the shoulder. Good. There you go, going across from left hip to right shoulder. Nice and slow. Good. Left hip to right shoulder. That's it. Good. Bend that knee. Nice and slow. We're going to do 5 more. And 1. Good. Good, good. That's good. Getting on those toes there. And 2. Good. That's it. And 3. In that balanced position of confidence. 2 more. 4. Well done. Last one. And 5. And rest. Let's flip it to the other side. Great job. Yeah, shake it out. Good, good. So I know there's a lot of chair switching. That's actually by design, because every time you move that chair, you know what's working? Our core, our arms, our shoulders. So we're getting a little bit extra work in that maybe if we had a few chairs we wouldn't. So keep that in mind. All that chair flipping is a positive thing. Same thing. This time our left foot is forward, option 1. Remember, in that balanced position of confidence, you want to be just a touch unstable, right? So make it a challenge for yourself. Option 2, right, would be bringing that left foot, that right foot up in the air, right? Going from right hip to left shoulder this time. Option 3 would be holding on with the left hand with the foot in the air, okay? Pick your option. Here we go. Hands on our right hip this time. And let's begin. We're going to work right hip to left shoulder. Perfect. Right hip, you got it, to left shoulder. Good.
Oh no, I'm screwed up.
Yeah.
I have a terrible direction problem.
I guess if you get a little confused, you can hit all of them, you know. All right, that's it. Nice and slow, right? You want to be in control here. Remember, now for some of us, this is just the second week, so this is going to get a whole lot better the more we do it. Good, good, good. That's it. Nice and smooth. Staying under control. That's it. We're going to do 5 more.
It's okay to keep your foot down?
It is. It's okay to keep your foot down. Good. There's 1. And 2. Good. 3. Good. And 4. Last one. And 5. And rest. Good. So why are we doing this? Well, there's 3 planes of motion, right? You have a frontal plane, you have a sagittal plane, and then you have a transverse plane. Hardly in our life, as we go through daily activities, are we only on one plane, right? A lot of times we're walking and turning, or we're reaching up, right? Or we're going down to the ground, we're crossing over. So this exercise is a functional movement. It has real life application, right? So as we can practice moving on multiple planes, what we're doing is we're creating memory, neuroplasticity in the brain for ourselves, our bodies to refer back to on where to place our balance center of mass, right? I know that seems like a lot, but I promise it's good use of that motion coming back and forth, okay? It's a little bit of a lot going on there, but it will pay dividends. Next exercise is a little bit easier, okay? This is what we call our trace D. We're just going to trace a D. I want you to imagine being on the beach, right? It's a little cold down here now, but imagine it's nice, 70, 75 degrees. You're in the sand. You've got your toes in the sand. You're going to trace the letter D in the sand, okay? So what I want you to do is not make a huge D, right? You're going to make a small capital letter D, okay? We're going to start, our chair is on our left side, so we're going to be moving our right foot. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. We're going to start with our right foot. We're going to start in the back. We're going to move from the back to the front and around, okay? Back, front, and around. Notice how small that is. Back, front, and around. Everyone together. Good. back, front, and around. That's it. Now, as you get control and become familiar with the movement, if you feel comfortable and confident, you can go to maybe 3 fingers, go to 2 fingers, maybe 1. If you feel confident all together, you can let go. But here's the trick. Try not to put any body weight on that foot you're tracing with, right? No body weight there. Back to front. That was good. And around. 4 more. Back to front and around. That's it. Good. Now, as you become better and more familiar, you can really start to lengthen the D, the size of that D. And around. Back, front, and around. Good. 2 more. Around. That's it. Last one. Big, big. And rest. Shake it out. Boy, you should really feel that lower leg on that left foot working. That's what we want. Let's rotate. Very good. All right. Same thing. We're going to be tracing the letter D with our left foot this time, okay? So we're standing on our right foot. All right. We're going to start in the back. Remember, bend your right knee. Toes in the sand, if you will. All right, chest up, chin up. Don't lean forward. Good. Ready? Back to front and around. Back to front and around. Think about that letter D. Remember, start small. Work yourself big until you find the point that's just right for you. If you have to stay small, stay small. Right? I want you to be efficient. Good. Good, good. As you become familiar with the movement, you become comfortable, you certainly can move to 2 fingers, 1 finger.
Is this a capital D or a small D?
A capital D. Yeah. Yeah, nobody, no, you should not be doing a cursive D. Yeah. That's phase 2. Good, good. And around. Back to front. And around. Good. 5 more. Here we go. Make them big if you can. Good. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. And rest. Shake it out. All right. Right on, kind of on time. Perfect. Last thing we're going to do.
I have a husband waiting.
Yeah. Nope, if you have to
See
go,
you next week.
I completely understand. See you next week.
How much
Yep.
am I missing?
Nothing. We're just standing on one leg for 60 seconds. Last thing we'll do is stand on one leg for 60 seconds, okay? Boy, these fluorescent lights, man. I don't know if any of you are in photography, but shooting in fluorescent light is the worst because it's changing colors, right? Red, green, purple, constantly. And if you flash, sometimes you'll get pictures with half the face white and the other half purple or blue or green. It's really weird. All right, so here we go. We're going to balance on one foot for 60 seconds, okay? We're going to balance on our right foot. Since our chair's on the right side, let's just go ahead and start it, okay? Nice and tall, deep breath. That's it. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Bend your knee. Let's bring that left foot up in the air. It's okay to hold on. Time begins now. Just simply standing on our right foot, okay? If you can, if that's too hard, keep your toes on the ground. It's okay if you have to continually put the foot down. It's okay if you hold on. Try your best to keep that foot in the air, whatever it takes. Be safe. 20 seconds have passed. Find something in front of you to focus on. 30 seconds have passed. Good. 40. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Great job. How did we do? Good, did well, good, good. All right, let's rotate it to the other side. All right, nice and tall, okay, deep breath. We're standing on our left foot. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Right foot up in the air. Time begins now. Bend that knee. Hold on if you have to. If this is really hard, keep those toes on the ground. "20 seconds have passed. 30. 40. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Go ahead and have a seat, guys. Relax. Thank you for coming. We're still working on this new style, having online and in person, guys. I appreciate everyone for being here. Remember, check your emails. I'll send out another one with a little description, explanation. All right. Remember, we have, where'd it go? The second edition of My Balance University, available at mybalanceuniversity.com or here in class. Use the website. It is a tremendous, robust website. Lots of information there, okay? You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you next week, okay? Remember your homework. Make somebody smile. Good job. Well done. All right.
Tell you about that blood pressure thing. What was that real long thing that you said?
Orthostatic
Yeah.
blood pressure,
My
yeah.
girlfriend got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and she was sitting on the toilet, fell, passed out.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a good
Broke
weekend.
her ankle.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
How is she?
She can't put any weight on him for 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, so this was recent.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I told her, I talked to her last night. She's like, I don't want to see anybody. I don't know. I'm like, well, you're being mean.
Yeah, there you go.
Tomorrow, but I think she's doing better.
Good,
Can I
good,
take a
good.
quick peek at this?
Yeah, absolutely. You sure can. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You know, when we first started, all this was coming out. You know, I wasn't giving anything out. I thought, well, you know, and then I started printing stuff, and I thought, well, I'll save money and just email it.
You have these?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. They're $30.
Okay,
Yes,
get
ma'am.
get on the website if you have them here.
No, yeah. I tell you what, you save money if you buy them from me here because
Okay.
you won't have to pay for shipping.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Can I have this one?
You sure can. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
All right. Hey, you were doing really well with the toe touching, the toe tapping there. That's exactly right.